I was listening to Joe Rogan's latest podcast with Jordan Peterson, and Jordan mentioned he started eating a carnivore diet and got some pretty spectacular results from it.
I lost 50 pounds. My appetite's probably fallen by 70%. The carbohydrate cravings went away. I don't get blood sugar dysregulation problems. I need way less sleep. I get up in the morning and I'm fine. I'm not anxious. I'm not depressed. I don't have psoriasis. My legs were numb on the sides. That's gone. I'm certainly intellectually at my best at the moment. And my gum disease is gone.
Now, I know that Jordan's had a lot of good advice, some of which has even helped me change my life in some positive ways. But I've been looking into nutrition for a while, and I've never even heard of a carnivore diet. I know that there are fans of low-carb ketogenic diets, but cutting out vegetables altogether does seem, well, downright stupid.
As a person who's studied diet for many years, I would assume that you need phytonutrients. I would assume you need vitamin supplements. How many people are incredulous?
Everybody. Well, you are not, but you're interested in this sort of thing. But they should be incredulous. Like when people make absurd claims, it's like, oh, well, I had 50 health problems and I stopped eating everything but meat and they went away. It's like, oh, sure. It's like, yeah, well, wasn't you dying?
As skeptical as I am about these claims, the physical changes that Jordan experienced are undeniably positive.
Your skin looks better.
Oh, Jesus, Joe, I'm
This
way
is what's
better.
weird.
Yeah.
You look like more vibrant.
Yeah.
You're so slim.
Yeah,
Your stomach is completely flat, and this is not.
I'm a lean, mean fighting machine, man.
And the personal benefits that he claims to have received are even more extraordinary. These claims do sound ridiculous, and on several occasions, Jordan specifically mentions,
I am not recommending this to anyone.
well, sir, I am not going to be the first person in history to ignore the advice of a professor and eat meat on the internet. I'm going to give it a shot, and here's how it'll work.
I eat beef and salt and water. That's it. And I never cheat. Ever. Not even a little bit.
Jordan only eats beef, and I will get to this point, but starting on week 1, I'll allow myself to eat any meat and continue drinking coffee. By week 2, I'll cut out the coffee, and by week 3, I'll eliminate my diet down to nothing but red meat. Now, it is important to note that Jordan didn't do any professional tests before starting this diet.
You've done no blood work, so you don't know what your lipid profile is. Or
no, I'll get that done again when I go back
do you
to
take any
Toronto.
vitamins?
Nope.
I want you to get your blood tested because I think if...
It'd be pretty funny if it was in good shape.
Yeah, it would be. And I'd like to find out what your nutrient levels are and where they're coming from.
So all that we have to go off of are his personal claims. Fortunately, I'm already aware of all the mistakes that he made before getting started, so I took every precaution necessary to get the most objective perspective on how this diet will affect me. I started by taking photos before starting the diet so I could see the aesthetic changes that my body goes through. I got a DEXA scan, which identifies body fat percentage by body part, as well as bone density. I got blood work done so I could test my testosterone, my estrogen, my cholesterol, and any other nutrients that are tested for in a blood test. I went to the gym and tested various lifts so I could see how the diet impacts my strength. I even tested my Avail score, which measures stress and recovery, so I could see the cognitive impact that this diet has. I already mentioned the benefits that Jordan received from this diet, but the ones that his daughter got are even more extraordinary.
The arthritis was the major set of symptoms. She had 40 affected joints, and she was also seriously depressed, like severely depressed. She couldn't stay awake for more than about 6 hours without taking Ritalin, and she was dying. She went on a radical elimination diet. She started to wake up in the morning. She started to be able to stay awake all day. Then her depression went away. She's taking no immunomodulators at all. No medication. None.
And she was on them forever.
Oh, Jesus, yes. More medication than you can shake a stick at. She's just glowing with health. She is doing so well now, it is absolutely beyond comprehension.
I don't suffer from any particular health conditions. However, eliminating so many foods from my diet at once might uncover something that I've been dealing with every single day, and I've just never really acknowledged because it's so familiar to me. Either that, or maybe I'll have a heart attack like most of my friends are trying to convince me that I will. Like Joe, I've only ever heard anecdotal experiences.
When I read people's accounts of trying this diet, it's almost universally positive.
Yeah, I know. But again, that's the
strength
problem.
gains
Well, it's a problem with
big one.
anecdote.
And I know that my personal experiences are just another anecdote. However, I did take every measure possible to give an objective analysis of what happens to me overall, so that you can make an informed decision of whether or not this is something that you might want to try. If you want to follow along in real time, you can subscribe to this channel and I'll post updates throughout the process to let you know how this is going. I put links in the video description to the DEXA scan, the blood work, the photos, anything else that I mentioned in this video, so you can see for yourself the conditions that I was in going into this diet, and then evaluate again what I was looking like coming out. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully I live to see you all again.